Hello my dear Capricorn, and this is your feelings for them, common energies like the bond between you and their feelings towards you there. And this is what's on your conscious mind when it comes to them and the situation itself, and what's on their conscious mind when it comes to them. And we see the Seven of Cups, so it's a lot of confusion here. That's probably why the Emperor is needed. If there's confusion, if there's not the right building blocks, or the other person isn't contributing maybe with truth and authenticity, you need to take charge. Okay, so there's some clarity here. And if the other person doesn't want to answer your questions, that is answer enough. Okay, if the person avoids answering your question, that is answer enough. The Seven of Cups is a very fiddly card. Okay, it's a person that wants to put blue sprinkles in your eye so you don't see the truth. They might want to have a lot of different options and keep you around if for their sake you prove to be the one that can make them most happy. They don't care about your happiness. It can also show a situation where you are you're kind of planting a dream upon this person, even if they told you very clearly, maybe that I only want a committed love relationship, or I don't want a committed love relationship. You heard what you wanted to hear because you wanted this, your own needs to be met in this relationship. So you kind of didn't care for what they said that they wanted because it didn't sound right. Yeah. That must be wrong. Of course, they don't want a committed love relationship. They're so young. Or of course, they want to stay with me forever. I feel our connection. So we don't listen also to the other person. And this is on feeling level. And we have the Emperor. So as I said, someone needs to take charge. If this situation is very confusing, that's answer enough. If the situation you can't figure out why a person is behaving in a certain way, they are behaving deceptive. That's why you don't know. Okay, don't put any other story into there. Oh, they are so hurt. They had problems with their previous situation. They are so shy, so they can't. Well, if they are shy, give them the possibility to speak their mind. You know, say to them, this is what I want. What do you want? Now it's the time. You need to speak your mind. We need to figure this out now. So if they're shy, they will lean towards you and think, well, very good that this person takes charge. If they are not shy, they're just acting a little bit covert. They won't like that. Okay. So, and this is on the behavior and attitude level. And we have an Eight of Pentacles. So it's like, figure out, is this really where I want to invest my time? Is this really, is there any solution in sight here? And it's again with this backtracking, we need to go back and look and our emotions, our ability to move on, and the King of Swords. I think the King of Swords can be rather important in this situation. You don't want to be the one to shoot down this dream. So you try to make it fit when it doesn't fit. King of Swords, we can be very scared of this entity inside of us. It's like the judge that says no. You see, they are not, they didn't tell the truth there. So you need to confront them about this. And you say, no, I don't want to. I just want peace and happiness. Can't we just ignore the fact that they lied about where they were yesterday? And the King of Swords says, no, we can't. I'm sorry. Because I don't want you to live in an illusion. So that's what it's about. You need to choose. Do you want to live in the illusion, or do you want to have the truth? If you have the truth, you are actually able to take good decisions to put you in a situation that's better for you, instead of one that just cast a lot of fairy dust. Okay, so this is on your mind. Conscious mind when it comes to them, and we have a Seven of Swords, so you have already figured it out that there's nothing good going on with this person, or it can also be, of course, that you have figured out that that you are trying to get away with a lie. Okay, sometimes it can be like that. We don't want to hurt people. We want to tell white lies. So see this example. This is example. It can be used in many situations, but I will tell the example with these parameters that you are dating. Okay, you have just started dating, and at the first date, the second and third date, everything was fine. You both were attracted to one another, but then there's no fourth date. One person is disappearing because they don't want to tell to your face that they are not interested anymore, or you don't want to tell it to their face that you are not interested anymore. And the person that doesn't get the truth, they might wonder for the rest of their life what happened there. So we do owe them the truth, even if it's going to hurt their feelings. And we are not allowed to save this person for a later time. I won't make this person upset and say that I don't like them, because I want them to sit there and wait for me until I come back. Maybe this is my only option. Maybe there's nothing better out there, so I will have to try with this. So I won't tell them. I just ghost them. I just disappear. And then I will come back, and they will be happy when I come back, and we can restart. And in the meantime, I have tried these other relationships and dated other people to see if there was something better out there for me, because I care about me in this situation. So, Seven of Swords in the reversed, however, it's usually when we lie and it comes back to haunt us one way or the other. My first impression is that in this position, these cards tell me that you have already figured out what's on with them. You just don't want to know, or you wish it were in a different way, but it's probably not. This is the situation. I won't look at this right now. I'll start with what's on their conscious mind. And we have the Judgment in the reversed. So a Judgment in the reversed, well, it kind of feels like they don't want to know the truth either. So both of you wants to live in a lie, and neither of you want to be grown up and see the truth. I think you see the truth. You just don't want to, talk about it or go any deeper into it, because it can destroy things. But the truth shall set you free. But first it might make you sad. You need to sacrifice something maybe, or work through some stuff. Here with the Judgment, this person just want to be in the oblivion. They don't want to be grown up. They don't want to have this kind of responsibility, or they don't want to know that you have been lying to them. It can be like this too. So, and this is the situation itself. And we have a 10 of Wands, so there's a lot of responsibility. And I'm feeling a certain, like a squeeze in my tummy, which I feel, if I look back at my life, I have felt this feeling whenever I had to tell a person that I didn't want the same thing they wanted. So I think many of you Capricorn are in this situation, that you need to tell someone that you don't want the same thing as them. And it has become a burden to you, this relationship. Maybe it wasn't like this before. Maybe you were the one being so much in love before and they didn't care. And now probably the table has turned, and you feel that this relationship is a burden to you. You don't want to tell. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. So I think we have a serious case of love fool here. So that will be your song, Capricorn. So it can be in either way. Either you are the love fool, Capricorn, and it's individual. So you need to know that it's individual for each and every Capricorn. It's not like every Capricorn is the love fool. It's probably 50-50, okay? Sometimes you come and say to me, well, it wasn't the other way. You were wrong. And they don't realize that there's maybe 10,000 other people there, and their situation is, either like this or the reversed. So your feelings towards them, and we have a Chariot in the reverse, so you don't want to continue. And it's another 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 the Chariot. So to be able to move on with our lives, we need to go through certain spiritual challenges, and when we are not willing to go through them, we won't be able to move forward. So we are blocked. So all the sevens are both blockages, but also spiritual challenges that will help you to your next level if you are able to do it's like a video game. You're supposed to do certain things, realize certain things, play the drama out in the best way possible. And if you're not able to, if you get it wrong, you will have to do it again and again and again. And that's the karmic part of it all. So I think we need courage here. It's like we need to man up and show what needs to be done here. I will, before I say too much, I will take this Lover's Oracle to see that this is actually the situation. Yeah. Don't make decision based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So, yeah, I don't have to fret about that. This is the situation that the divine wants to advise you about. So it doesn't apply to all Capricorns, but the Capricorns that needs to hear this will probably be summoned to hear it. So someone needs to be true in this situation, even if it causes pain towards others, because it already causes a lot of pain and confusion when we can't stand up and tell the truth. And this is on their emotional level towards you, and it's an 8 of Wands. So they so much either want to tell you the truth or want to hear the truth. They want to sort it out. They want to figure it out. They want to solve the situation. So that's a good thing. If you are the one wondering, it might be that you belong to this side actually, but if it might, in some situation it will be like this, that you are wondering and they will come and tell you. So they will kind of man up and come and tell you the truth. So this is the bond between you. This is rather serious. It's a win or lose kind of thing, or stay or go kind of thing. And we have a 5 of Wands here, so it doesn't seem like you agree that much, but 5 of Wands, it's kind of classical for a love relationship. We meet someone that's not like us and we do the dance, okay? It's like a war almost, but we learn. It's like we meet someone from a different culture. They cannot be born on the same street, but they have different way of speaking, different tastes with music, food, everything. They want a different future than what you want, and you meet this person, you rub off on them, and you learn. So both of you learn from this and you expand. So you were this entity before, and now you have expanded to become twice as much because you met this person that didn't see the world as you did. So they will give you some knowledge, that's for sure, but it's not particularly harmonious. It's more like a competition, like who will win this. And maybe you have already won because you don't like them in the way that they like you. And in this case, the competition is over. You won, but now you don't want to admit you won. If winning is, in this case, the one that loved the least, because sometimes it seems like this is how we play things in romantic relationships, where I never cared about her anyways, or I just had to let him go. So you won. So what did you win? Nothing. Okay. But, and here, nothing. Yeah, you won nothing. Now you need to tell them that you don't want this, or you are not so incredibly into this anymore. So no one is winning in this situation. It's a fail situation. But it's necessary for your spiritual growth, so you need to bite in the very sour apple here and do the things that needs to be done. Your behavior and attitudes towards them, and 9 of Pentacles is like, I want to be single. I don't want to engage myself in you. I want to build on my own thing. I want to go and study, or I want to build up my own company, or I have a lot of beautiful things going on in my career, or I want to focus on my family. So it's a single energy. It's a person wants to be single. And if you don't want that, it might be that this is what they read into you. That you want to be single, that you might be a little bit too private, a little bit too personal, you don't want to let the person into your personal space. So they interpret this as you don't want them in your life. And this is the outcome for this situation, and this is what's on their behavior and attitude towards you. And here we have a little beautiful page of pentacles that just wants to fix this. Okay, so they want to fix it. They don't want to see the truth about this. And sometimes we can hint very obvious. We can do the most stupid shit here, lie and not follow through on our promises. But this doesn't help to make the other person go away, because they won't realize that you are trying to make them break up with you. They are just going to be more confused, try even harder to be a better person towards you, and engage themselves even more into this relationship. So that's not going to help. So if you want something, you're going to have to spell it out with words. So a very loyal little person there that doesn't want to see the truth, that you are fed up with them. And this is the outcome. And as I said, no one wins this. It's a Six of Wands in the reversed. But it still says the same thing. Someone needs to be the leader in this. Someone needs to say what needs to be said. And for some Capricorn, you will be this. So what can you do? I will take an oracle card for that. But it's backtracking. It's not evolving this situation. So for the little page here of cups, coins, sorry. I just want one card to an advice. We can take more cards later. One card. Yeah. I didn't get one. So for the ones that identify with this little page of coins here that was so willing to fix it, but the other ones seem like they are indifferent. Message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That wasn't really a good advice. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So we asked about what was going on here. And it was, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. And for this person, it's a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So this person is very into this person that's not into them. But the advice then for this little page of coins is new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So acknowledge what you know. If the person doesn't seem to care about you, don't force it. Don't go with that. Make your own little new beginning here. And this page of coins is for a new beginning. So in some situation, this person will soon be into a new situation that will kind of save them a little bit from this situation that seems kind of done. Okay. So I will take Mystical Wisdom Oracle also to advise the Capricorns that's actually on the Capricorn side of this reading. So what should you do when you don't want to be the bad guy in this situation? If you don't want to be the bad guy, what are you supposed to do? They have so much to say to you, but one card. Thank you. Oh, it flew through the floor. Enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. So I'll read this card for you. So it's going to squeak a little bit probably from my chair. No, it wasn't that bad. I have to rest my back a little bit. Yes, you have come into your own and are in search of something more meaningful to add to your life. Now is the time to meditate, deliberate, self-evaluate, and withdraw voluntarily from the world to seek truth and solitude. Rest and a quiet retreat away from the daily routine will allow you to consider enlightened decisions and go in the direction of your heart. This may also be the time to seek advice and spiritual guidance from a mentor or an experienced person. I search for wisdom and mental clarity. So it might be that this person here, Capricorn in this case, usually, is actually not sure. Okay, they feel overwhelmed by this person, but they kind of know themselves that whenever they say no to a person and then they see, you know, being rewarded with a new happy thing here, skipping scope into their future, and you are left still with no one, you will regret, and you know this, so you might beat yourself up. Why can't I love this wonderful, sweet little person here? Why do I have to be this? Why do I have to be shady? Why can't I take love when it's given to me? So it's told that you might need to ask for some time alone to figure things out. Tell them, I sincerely want this to work out, but something is going on with me that I don't understand, and I need some time to figure this out. Can you give me this time? And then what I would urge you is to really invest in this. Like, go to a cabin somewhere, you know, go fishing or whatever. That could work for some of you. Others, I would urge you to search out some kind of spiritual center where you can where you can get healing and understand more about why you are shunting away people that loves you. You can also go to your favorite healer or favorite psychic person that can help you and detect your patterns and what you are supposed to do about them.